doing today, guys? It's Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things nerdy through a common sense lens. And obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine has been an absolute smash box office hit, ladies and gentlemen, breaking absolute insane records. It is the highest opening for an R-rated movie ever, ladies and gentlemen. It has certainly outpaced the majority of the Marvel franchise over the last few years, and it is absolutely insane. It's sailing its way towards $1 billion. This is a movie that a lot of people have already gone back and seen more than once, and I'd imagine they're going to keep on doing the exact same thing going forward as this movie sails across the $1 billion mark, and only God knows how far it'll actually ending up at. But what we do know now, after much speculation and after a lot of theory crafting out there on the internet, we finally know who our dear sweet Lady Pool is after being revealed in the very last trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine before the movie came out. And it's actually the person that I was hoping for. And if you go back and watch some of my other videos or old live streams, you will know this is exactly who I was hoping for, who I speculated on, and who I thought would have been the best reveal for this. And ladies and gentlemen, it turns out we now know who this is, and the pictures from her Instagram revealing her in the dress for the red carpet for this movie are absolutely stunning. And boys and girls, you are gonna want to stick around for this, because we do now know who is playing Lady Deadpool in Deadpool and Wolverine, and I'm excited to bring it to you, boys and girls, and I'm excited to show you all the pictures of this gorgeous woman in her Lady Deadpool dress for the red carpet. So we're going to check out this article, get into all of the juicy details, and see exactly who we have here, and check out her Instagram announcement for it as well. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe and or follow if you have not already, because we are inching our way closer and closer to 1,000, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, leave us a comment in the section down below letting us know if this was the person you wanted as Lady Deadpool, if this is the person you expected, and if you're happy or not with the decision they made. So, from IGN.com, we know who's playing Lady Deadpool in Deadpool and Wolverine. Who is she? In a trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, we glimpsed a startling, never-before-seen character that had us all saying, who is she? Well, if you've read the comics, you know who Lady Deadpool was, but that's beside the point. I am speaking, of course, of Lady Deadpool. They probably meant like in live-action purposes. In a film universe obsessed with multiverses, it was inevitable that Lady Deadpool show up sooner or later. But we were all admittedly curious which actress was hiding behind the blonde hair and red and black mask. Now, thanks to the film's credits and her own Instagram admission, well, it's not Taylor Swift, boys and girls. We know it's Blake Lively. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Blake Lively here officially announced it on her Instagram just 3 days ago, and the pictures are worth sticking around, even if you already knew this, boys and girls, because these are absolutely stunning. And we're going to go through these as we read her post, because I think this is very touching. I think this is very heartwarming, and it shows you how crazy the world really is, that God definitely always has a plan. He does not play with dice, and it's funny how things set up and how it all ends up working out to not only give these actors and actresses the roles of a lifetime that they so enjoy and absolutely love, but to give the audiences and the fans such a wonderful and amazing thing that we have all loved and enjoyed, especially after such a drought of not so good quality content over the years, boys and girls. So Blake Lively states, in 2010, I was on Gossip Girl and I was about to film my first superhero movie, The Green Lantern, with my kind Canadian co-star Ryan Reynolds. He told me our other co-star, another superhero newbie, Taika Waititi, and all of us about Deadpool movie for the first time. It was a meta superhero. Most of us didn't know exactly what meta meant back then, except for Taki, because he's always been more brilliant than the rest of us mortals. Did you see what he did to the last Thor movie? Come on, boys and girls. He admitted he just does things for a paycheck. Come on now. We understood in theory how it would come together. For an audience was murky for everyone but him. It wasn't a real dream. The movie was never going to happen. Just before all of this, in 2010, Rob Liefeld drew an unmasked Lady Deadpool for the first time. Go to the next slide for his words. Deadpool movie wasn't real, and Rob had no idea I was working with Ryan Reynolds. So Rob Field posts on there, he says, my most badass contribution to girl power in comics, Lady Deadpool. First introduced 13 years back. We unmasked her in 2010 with her unblemished visage. Based entirely on Blake Lively, as Joy and I were crazy Uber Gossip Girl fans. Who wasn't, right? Not really. Never missing an episode. Yep, I pleaded a strong case that Wanda Wilson was a stunning blonde, no scars, and Marvel thought that was a cool idea. Invoked Blake on Gossip Girls, and they gave me the thumbs up. Serena Van Der Woodson forever. Upon meeting Blake on the set of Deadpool, I was tongue-tied in the most embarrassing fashion. Years later at the Golden Globes, I again bothered to the point I think I was speaking in tongues. If ever we blessed with Lady Deadpool on screen, I'm pretty sure Miss Lively will have some say in the casting. 12 years later, she said, I read Rob's post. A year after that, Deadpool movie 3 was filmed, and it's in theaters today. The universe has such a magical sense of humor sometimes. And I mean, look at this dress. What does not have a wonderful sense of humor? This dress. I mean, holy God in heaven, girls and boys. Could they have painted it on her any tighter? And she looks stunning. She looks amazing. And no wonder she looks so good in that Lady Deadpool costume. Because boys and girls, you have no doubt, if Ryan Reynolds was wearing the costume, Blake was not going to let her husband show her up. And she absolutely wore the costume. And I'd love to see some behind the scenes set footage of that. But I mean, just look at that. They look so happy. They're such an adorable couple. I mean, absolutely cute, absolutely amazing. I hope they stay together forever and have a million babies, because we need more beautiful people like this in the universe. And I thought this was just adorable, because this is absolutely fitting for Ryan Reynolds' character, for Deadpool, and for all that stuff with that. I just absolutely love it. So it's just a beautiful set right here. I just absolutely love it. She looks gorgeous and stunning walking down the red carpet in this dress. She has her very own Lady Deadpool figurine. I absolutely love that. I think that's great, along with, look at that, Deadpool Omnibus. Now, it looks like it might still be in the plastic wrapper, so hopefully she's got another version she's actually read. But, I mean, come on, boys and girls. Could we have asked for a better Lady Deadpool? I mean, literally, Rob Liefeld based the character on her, and now look where we're at all of these years later, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Levy is a director in a league of his own, on and off screen. Oh, and yeah, the universe has such a magical sense of humor. He's a league of his own, on and off screen. There will never be another. His insane body of work speaks for itself. Thank you, buddy, for bringing me along with you in ways big and small. What a ride. You're all in for it. Deadpool movie in theaters and now. Hugs and kisses, Lady Pool. I love that. So absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing. I don't think they could have picked a better perception for this. We know that Ryan Reynolds said, I don't care who you pick, just make sure that I don't know. And obviously it had to be one of them situations where once they got on set, I'm sure he found out. I hope they did some kind of fun reveal for this. I really would love to see something to where we really got to see his reaction to finding out that it was her for the first time. I have no idea when he found out. I hope they made it a surprise for him. I really do, and I hope we get to see a video for that, because absolutely getting to see her as Lady Deadpool, getting to find out the reveal. This was the person that I had speculated on from the very beginning. When we first heard about this, I never thought it was going to be Taylor Swift. I think Blake Lively was a much better choice. The fact I had no idea about the Rob Liefeld stuff, about him basing it on her. Absolutely. I had no idea about that either. So I think this is perfect. I think this is wonderful. And I think, once again, this is another reason why this movie absolutely is crushing it at the box office. This is all people that were in love with these characters. These people were fans from the beginning. And I think that's one of the most important parts about all of this, is literally this is a movie made by fans for fans, with a budget that's absolutely insane, with a bunch of wonderful cameos that aren't even really cameos. They're integral parts of the story. We get to see a lot of great meta jokes. It's a wonderful time. If you haven't already gone seen Deadpool and Wolverine, I highly recommend it, if nothing else for the beautiful and gorgeous Blake Lively and how good she looks in that Lady Deadpool suit. It's a wonderful time. The movie's a fun joyride from beginning to end. My only criticism of the whole movie out there is they showed too much in the trailers. Other than that, I love it. Absolutely wonderful, and I love to see the fact that we finally found out that Blake Lively absolutely is Lady Deadpool. She looks absolutely gorgeous in the outfit for the red carpet, and boys and girls, I like to think I enjoy the fact that, yes, I was right on this, and I have no problem saying that whatsoever. So go check out Deadpool and Wolverine if you have not already, just so that way you can see the beautiful Blake Lively play our dear sweet Lady Deadpool, none other than Ryan Reynolds' wife. And yes, boys and girls, my hopes and dreams, my wishes, my theory came true.